Okay, this is Saki.
Hi everyone.
How are you doing today?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. We were just planning because Saki is Japanese.
Yes, I am.
And I'm going to Japan.
Which I'm so excited
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. She's giving me some good advice. Yeah. Hey everyone, if you don't already know me, my name is Ethan. I'm a first year medical student at UCLA. This is gonna be our last week before break, so it should be a pretty chill week.
What's up guys? It's Amber and Ethan. We are on our way to go surfing in PV Cove. Somehow we just got a brand new wave storm basically with a bag for 30 bucks, which is an amazing deal. Neither of us have surfed in a very long time, so this should be very interesting.
I'm excited to go surfing for like the first time in like 10 years. I really hope I don't die, but apparently Jabril is like
A lifeguard?
A lifeguard?
Yeah.
Okay, so we should be okay.
We should be fine. We should be fine. It's a little cloudy and neither of us have a full body wetsuit, but we can endure.
We can do it. And it's like, what date is it? It's like the middle of winter.
Yeah, it's December 17th, but right now it's surprisingly 73 degrees outside. The water temp, I checked it was like 63. So as long as we like stay on our boards most of the time, it should be fine. But yeah, it's exciting.
Amber, how are you feeling?
I am just overjoyed. I was so excited. These waves remind me of my favorite spot back home where it's just beautiful, nice, long, rolling waves. Not too like breaky. It's gonna be a smooth ride.
Okay, first time surfing in California. Amber is so good. She's still out there. I actually lost her. I think she went farther out. I was too scared. How was it?
The waves looked ideal, but the water is absolutely freezing.
My hands are shaking. I can't even record this.
Jabril might bring us a wetsuit.
It is Monday morning. It is our second week learning about the cardiovascular system. It is also our last week before we begin winter break. I'm flying to Japan for 2 weeks, which I'm super excited about. I'm also really tired today. I don't know if you could tell by my eyes, but I didn't sleep very well last night. I think it was all the adrenaline from the surfing yesterday. So hopefully I sleep better tonight. But I think I'm gonna make myself a coffee back here to wake myself up. Having some hummus and pita for breakfast, as well as an apple. It's about 4:30 right now. It has been a super long day, but an incredible day. This morning we had a lecture on cardiac output regulation. Then we had our morning report where we were presented with a medical mystery related to the cardiovascular theme, and we kind of had to work through a differential diagnosis together. Then we had we had our ethics seminar where we had Dr. Joseph Stromando, hope I'm getting his name right, from San Diego State, present to us on the ethics of choosing disability, which was super interesting. Then this afternoon we had our doctoring course. I think there's about like 6, 7, or 8 of us, and we talked about kind of caring for patients with disabilities. So super meaningful day. Okay, it's like 8:30 right now. I'm so tired. Just got off of a 2-hour tutoring call. I helped tutor students, helping them with their admissions essays. So I was working with a high school student in New York City, and it was a lot of fun. Just gonna have this right now. These are like leftovers from the suturing workshop last Saturday. This is really interesting. It's like pasta. It's like pasta sauce, penne with tofu. So hopefully it tastes good. Okay, I'm in the student lounge right now, and there are some leftover donuts. So to prevent food waste, I think I have to eat one of these. I'm sorry, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to prevent food waste. Really good. Okay, just took a shower and did my laundry at my friend Jason's apartment here in the graduate student housing. Now heading back to the camper van. Okay, just leaving the sim center right now. We just had an incredible and tough sim session. John, how's it going?
Good.
How was your burrito?
Burrito is good after histopathology quiz.
How'd it go?
There were some internet issues, but generally I think it was pretty good.
Nice.
Learning about the heart.
That's interesting stuff. It is Tuesday today. Just to recap from the day, this morning we had our sim center experience. I was not expecting what happened. I really didn't know what to expect, but it was kind of crazy. The sim center is like this new center right across from the hospital, and they put a lot of money into it, and it's a really awesome space. So we kind of went in and we had two cases where in the first case the patient had sepsis and then coded, and we had to intervene and we had to think about what medications to deliver. And in the next case, after debriefing, the patient had a history of 3 heart attacks and was presenting with signs of heart failure, and then coded, and then we had to step in and think on our feet about kind of what medications to deliver after their cardiac shock incident. So that was really interesting and challenging as well. Then this afternoon we had a physician ethics panel where we had about 5 physicians talking to us about different ethical dilemmas they faced. So we had one physician who is a palliative care physician talking to us about handling a situation in which one of their patients who had a severe case of leukemia was needing constant blood transfusions of platelets, but the prognosis was really bad, yet they were getting these transfusions for a very long time, and the hospital actually was running out of the available blood for other patients. So we kind of worked through that. We had a pediatric surgeon talking to us about a case in which one of her patients, a young patient presenting with renal cancer, needing surgery, but the parents didn't want the young patient to know that they had cancer. So we talked about that. And then another really interesting case in which one of the hospitalists was working with a patient with anorexia, and it was really severe, and the patient was about to die, and the only treatment was to administer dextrose injections, which are basically glucose injections, but the patient refused. They said they didn't want any injections, but that pretty much certainly meant their death. So the physician had to consult the ethics team at the hospital and kind of had to work through that. And then the last really interesting case that we discussed, or that was discussed today, was on the panel was a physician who does family planning. She provides abortions, and she kind of discussed working in southern states, I believe it was South Carolina, which has a very different political landscape, and kind of dealing with conditions in which the mother either had preeclampsia due to various comorbidities or had an ectopic pregnancy, and kind of working through how to handle that, especially given the various political landscapes, and really discussing just like the ethical considerations of all of that. Anyway, really meaningful and interesting day. It has driven me just to think more about these issues and read a lot more and just become more well-rounded and educated. I'm excited tomorrow because we have our structural racism and health equity class. Yeah, really looking forward to tomorrow. The Jedi office here at the School of Medicine just hosted a webinar with Dr. David Myers, who is the Distinguished Chair of Jewish History at UCLA, and Dr. Yasmin Abu Freya, hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She's a practicing physician in Israel who has Palestinian roots, and it was just kind of a thoughtful dialogue between the two, discussing how we can move forward and kind of just listen more and work towards the shared goal of being human and working together and coexisting. And I thought it was just a really meaningful and important session, so I'm glad that the school organized and hosted it. Of course, I have my fair share of criticisms, but I thought it was really important to have this sort of space given in light of just what's going on in Israel and Gaza right now. Really happy I tuned in to that. Gonna study a bit more now and then head over to histopathology lab. So we decided to create an innovative solution. I'm selling these for $100. Okay, it's raining out in LA. This morning we had a lecture, then cardiovascular pharmacology lab, now heading to global health. We just had FOP.
Yeah.
How'd your interview go?
I thought it was pretty good. Had a pretty good, beautiful interaction with the patient. I think I forged a great connection. Got some good history, you know, but also some improvements in the future in terms of how to transition between parts of the interview. So
Yeah.
overall, pretty well, I think.
Yeah, we were learning about health literacy today, right? Which is a very interesting concept. Okay, we're making some spinach cookies.
Lots of cookies.
Spinach cookies. So today is Friday. It is our last day before winter break, so we get 2 weeks off. This morning we have a connect the dots session where we kind of review everything from this past week, and we have a little quiz, and then we have some case-based learning, so it should be good. This has been an incredible week. Just biking from the camper van to the med school now. I think I'm gonna try to get a bunch of work done today and tomorrow because I'm leaving for Japan on Monday. So I wanna get everything out of the way. So hopefully today is a productive day. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here. The only one crazy enough to come to the med school the Saturday before Christmas. Okay, that's the end of a very productive study sesh today. Next time you'll see me on YouTube, I will hopefully be in Japan. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing and leaving a nice little comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful day.